Oh, hello there.
Hi.
How's it going?
Can you?
Good, not you, them. Hi. It's been a while. We've been busy-ish. Nadia hasn't been feeling 100% for the last 4 months. Say 4 months.
No, we'll give it 3.
Anyways, because of the pregnancy, morning sickness has been like really shitty. Let's go put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
But the last week she's been better.
Yeah. That's 2 weeks.
Yeah, past 2 weeks. Past 2
Yeah.
weeks. Yeah, you were like a little off last week some days, so we couldn't actually get an episode out. And this week we were actually, because Nadia was feeling better, we went to Montreal, Quebec, Canada, to visit my sister, who is also one of our guest stars from a couple episodes, Chocolata. You can find her thing somewhere here or down there, somewhere. So I went to see her for a few days.
Mm-hmm.
And our adventure started on Monday.
Yeah.
When we decided we were supposed to go Monday. We were supposed to go Sunday, and then my mom wanted to come. She had a dentist appointment on Monday. And we're like, okay, we'll go after your dentist appointment because I have the week off, which is great. And then she decided not last minute, but she decided she didn't want to go anymore. And so we still left Monday, but we left Monday. It was me, Nadia, the kid, and then my sister's 3 kids. And we took
Because they were here visiting.
Because they were here, yeah. They were here last week visiting, visiting the family here, right? Because most of my family is here.
In Ottawa?
Yeah, sorry. Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. So most of us, we're mostly here, okay? So we decided to go there. And we drove out 2 hours. It's about a 2-hour drive. An hour and a half, 2-hour drive. It's depending on how fast you drive, how much traffic there is, construction, and then we stopped. We stopped in Grenville
to grab food.
Yeah.
And it took us a good 20 minutes just to get through the order.
Oh man, yeah. Well, there's 8 of us. 8 of us ordering. It was the first time I ate McDonald's in, I want to say, almost 10 years.
I'm not supposed to tell them what we ate.
Why not?
I don't know.
The kids wanted McDonald's. What were we gonna do? Not give them McDonald's?
Yeah, there aren't a lot of takeout restaurants in that area.
No, there's Joe's Patates, which we need to try one day, actually. Tim Hortons, McDonald's, KFC, White Castle or something. Not White Castle. It's a White Castle. But it's not White Castle. It's a
surf and turf.
Okay, sure.
Thing. I read this line. I feel like there would be more selection if maybe you drove into the city, since we're only really driving through. Because I don't think we even go through downtown, the downtown of the small town.
Yeah. So we go through down on Hawkesbury. Yeah. And then we go through the other side of the bridge to the Quebec side, which is Grenville. Yeah. But yeah, Grenville, I think we don't even. Where is Grenville? I think we have to turn left or right after the bridge. Yeah.
Oh, there's Dairy Queen too. Dairy Queen has good food.
I was in Hawkesbury.
Well, still saying.
I know. But there's more. Yeah, there's more in Hawkesbury too. So on the way, we stopped at McDonald's. It was the worst decision of my life. Yeah. It tastes disgusting. I'm sorry. If you guys like it, if anybody likes it, by all means, you can like it. I just found it not as appealing.
Michael doesn't like fast food, usually. The only fast food the only fast food burgers that we really get ever is A&W.
Yeah, that's right.
It's the only thing that he can eat without feeling like garbage after.
Yeah, and one day I decided to try their breakfast. Don't do it. Apparently people like it.
My mom likes it, actually. She gets the egg whites.
It tasted like fast food eggs. It doesn't make any sense. Why does eggs taste like fast food? It tasted like I was eating a greasy burger, but it was eggs and toast. I don't get it. Oh. Anyways. So we had to Montreal. We chill.
Yeah, we didn't do
for
much.
2 minutes, and then we went on an adventure with my sister, with May. to pick up her supplies and groceries and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And we go to Costco. Excuse me, damn, Costco is freaking packed.
Yeah, so I'm very grateful that our Costco's here aren't that busy.
Yeah.
Because it's like their Costco is as busy as Christmas is here.
Oh man, and yeah, they always have lineups at the Costco every time. Like in Montreal, and so she goes off the island of Montreal, but just around the area that she's in, there's 3 Costco's
2 or 3.
and 20 Walmarts.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Ottawa, there's one for each freaking district, right? One in the south, one in the west, one in the southwest.
There's technically 2 in the south.
Where's the second one in the south?
Well, there's one here.
Oh wait, there's Billingsbridge. That's right. That's right. That's still a different district though, technically, because that's on the way to that's Old Ottawa South, technically. Carlotti's, we're New Ottawa South, apparently. So it was cool. We went to a bunch of different places.
A lot of kitchen supply stores.
Yeah, kitchen supply stores, bulk supply stores, which was cool. The amount of stuff that she needs to get on a weekly basis is pretty nuts, and she's just a small bakery at this point.
Soon to be large.
And yeah, she had a crazy week last week, which is amazing. So hopefully it stays as good, but not as crazy, so that she can deal with it. And then we went to a Asian grocery store and bought some stuff for bubble tea for the kids.
Yeah, we got Krispy Kreme.
And oh yeah. Okay, so in Canada. Okay, not in Ontario. I don't even, maybe in Toronto, but not in Ottawa. We don't have Krispy Kreme.
Did we ever?
We did not. We've had, you can get it from certain places where they have prepackaged Krispy Kreme donuts. I think Walmart had it at one point or something like that. Anyways, no, you don't get that one. So Krispy Kreme are so they're donuts. They're the normal donuts you get from a donut shop, right?
Yeah.
Donut with the hole in the middle, right? Yeah. Donut. But Krispy Kreme's dough, whatever they make it, whatever they do to make it, whatever they use, make it so fluffy.
Yeah.
And so soft. And you don't even need to get anything else. None of the extravagant stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just get the original. It's just a little glaze, sugar glaze, a glaze? Was it icing glaze? Glaze on top. And you just bite into it and it just melts in your mouth.
Yeah.
It is insane, amazing. And that was the first time Nadia ever had it, which was kind of surprising to me because she's been to Montreal quite a few times and she's been to Toronto. We gotta see if there's one in Toronto. But it was so good.
But again, it's not something that my parents go out of their way to get.
But it's everybody talks about it. If you go to Montreal, go to Krispy Kreme. And we didn't go to the original one that was in the South Shore, which would have taken way too long to get to.
Yeah.
We went to the newer one downtown, and it was so good. Oh my god.
It was really good.
I missed it so much. And it's dangerous, right?
Yeah.
These ones are dangerous. It's not like Tim Hortons donuts. If you ever had Tim Hortons donuts, because I'm in the States they have Tim Hortons. So none of that theirs or Dunkin' Donuts or anything like that.
Wait, have you had Dunkin' Donuts?
I've had Dunkin' Donuts, yeah. We've had when
Again, not something that we went to.
It was when we went to the States with me and
we used to have one on Saint Laurent where that paint shop is. A long time ago, 10, 15 years ago.
Do you remember on Bank Street, right before Billings Bridge? On the right hand side is where my old dentist was.
Yeah.
You know the little plaza beside it where the hearing aid, where the hearing aid is?
Yeah.
That used to be Dunkin' Donuts
for
10 years ago,
nice.
15 years, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
When we were kids. And then they pulled out of it in Canada, right? Yeah. So it doesn't taste like that. It's not dense. It's not It's really soft.
It's not something that's supposed to sit on the shelf for very long.
No, but like
Tim
you can.
Hortons and Dunkin' Donuts, I feel like could sit on the shelf all day.
Yeah.
And be fine. Whereas
But
Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme is that if it sits there all day, you pop it in the microwave
Yeah.
for 8 seconds, as they like to.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally 8 seconds. Don't even question it. Just put it in for the microwave. 8 seconds. Take it out. It's gonna be just as soft as it was when it was fresh.
You know what could kind of compare to Krispy Kreme though? Honey cruller. Like a honey cruller from Tim Hortons. It's fluffy and soft.
You have to. Yeah, I guess so.
Like not like.
Yeah, it's not as good though.
Anyways.
It's not as good.
Continue.
Anyways, Krispy Kreme if you can. Krispy Kreme. Krispy Kreme if you want to toss over donuts this way, I'd be glad to eat some more. And in the States, and then like the original one of this in Montreal is that they'll give it to you off the conveyor belt.
As long as you're buying.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. When you're in line buying,
Yeah.
you can see the conveyor belt making. You know what I mean, like all the donuts, and they'll give you one for free just to
Nice.
try it. It's so good. Oh my god. Any more?
I'm actually kind of curious
Crap.
because they had different kinds. I'm kind of curious next time we go
Yeah, we'll go.
to try the different kinds that they had.
Yeah, we should definitely do that. And then what did we do? So we ended up. So Monday, that was Monday. Monday was fun. We didn't even we got there, and then
like
we left
20
right
minutes
away
later.
with May.
Yeah.
Tuesday, we decided.
Well,
What did we do Tuesday?
so May went.
Oh yeah, May had. So I had a delivery to do for Chocolata. So I did delivery in the West Islands.
Yeah. No, that was not on Tuesday. It was Wednesday.
Oh, that's
So
right. That
on
was
Tuesday,
Wednesday.
May went to breakfast
So yeah, Tuesday May went to
with
breakfast.
the girls.
I thought that was Wednesday too.
No.
Wednesday she had a meeting with. Okay,
Yeah.
that's why I did it. Okay.
And then we went to the outlets.
Yeah, so we went to the outlets in Montreal. So the premium outlets in Montreal
Oh, okay.
are good, I guess. Like if we bought the kid a bunch of stuff because apparently now he has a fashion sense. They're the same outlets. Like if you're from Ottawa and Toronto have these premium
I have no
outlets.
idea.
I don't know. I know it's the same company, right? That does it. The outlets because it's exactly.
So. Is it Premier?
Yeah, Premier Outlets.
But
It's the same.
Tanger?
Well, there's Tanger here. That's what we call ours, and then they call. I don't know what they call theirs in Montreal anymore.
Premier. It's Premier Outlets.
Yeah, Tanger Premier Outlets as well. It's Premier
Oh,
Outlets.
okay.
Anyways, they look exactly the same. The same structure, same
Yeah.
everything. It's like,
Pretty much the same store.
It's the same stores. You get decent sales. You get to really look for it. You have to know what you want, or you're just gonna end up spending a lot of money. Kind of like that one shirt, that one hoodie we saw. That was $230. No, $298.
Oh.
So I was like, don't look at it. Just walk out to the store. Don't touch anything. Don't break it. Don't dirty it.
Like I get it was technically a label. It was a designer label, but I don't understand. Like what makes it it's probably made in Bangladesh.
But this is like the outlet. You would think it'd be a little cheaper than the regular store.
Apparently not.
No. Any sales? This
think
store
there was
didn't really have any
anything.
in that store. What was that store?
Polo.
Oh my god, Polo, Ralph Lauren. They're nice, but I'm not gonna spend $300 on a hoodie when I can get one for $40 or $60. You know what I mean?
For the same essential quality.
Yeah, pretty much. And I don't have to have the little polo guy on it. I can have it blank.
Yeah.
Right. Anyways, that's my opinion. You want to buy your freaking stuff, by all means, as long as you have the money to do it. Don't go broke just to look good. Don't do it. It's not worth it. You want to buy stuff, save up.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
But make sure it's worth it, because if you're just gonna buy a sweater, why?
And make sure make sure you get your use out of it.
Yeah.
That's
Like Tiffany Haddish, the comedian. So she, I think it was for the Oscars. She bought a dress that was as much as her rent or mortgage in LA. Okay, so it was $2,000 to $4,000. Okay.
Okay.
She's so she came on to she came on and did her speech because she won something or she was presenting something, and she was saying how this dress cost her a fortune, and she was gonna make sure that she got her use out of it.
Yeah.
So she's worn it 8 times since. It's been like 5 years.
Good.
Yeah. She's
Good.
like, it's the longest running joke in Hollywood.
Good. Good. I don't get this. Like, I can't wear the same dress twice. Yo, I've been wearing this friggin' t-shirt for the last
7 years? 5 years?
man, like 3 years,
5
4
years?
years, 5 years. Okay,
Since,
let's go
since
5
Patola.
years. No.
Yeah.
Did you get this from me?
Yeah.
Okay, it was you. Yeah, sorry. Short-term memory loss. So Tuesday we went to outlets.
we made
Interesting.
chili.
We made chili for my sister because she doesn't really.
She cooks. But when she's busy,
she gets
she
busy
kinda just
though.
forgets
So
to
it's hard
eat.
for her to like cook, and then the kids don't really fend for themselves because they're
They're so used to cooking.
They're
or
so
cooking.
dependent on their mom. Good kids. They're good kids. They're smart kids. They just need to like,
Learn how to cook.
just like our kid needs to get off their ass and
learn how to cook.
and learn how to do things themselves.
Yeah. That was really it for Tuesday.
That was it. It was a relaxing day. Wednesday we were helping
We did
her.
a delivery.
We did a delivery in the West Islands. We stopped a few places. So I know this has nothing to do with K-dramas, but we'll get to that. So
Just a vlog, yeah.
yeah, May needed bubble tea straws. So a lot of bakers, what they do to hold up, it's like
It's a support system.
Yeah, it's like a support system for cakes, right? So you like pop them in the cakes because they're like the perfect diameter for the spout.
Yeah.
And it's like usually they're like the perfect length. If not, they can just snip it, right?
Yeah.
So she couldn't find all week, last week and this week when we got there, she's like having a hard time finding. She was like calling a few different places and nothing. And then one place was like, yeah, call us back maybe next week because we don't know when we're gonna get it ever. And she's like, no. So
It's funny because this is something that a lot of bakers use for their cakes. And I've seen bakers that don't use this for their cakes and they just double tier it and a lot of their cakes fall apart because there's no support.
Yeah, that makes sense. So we decided we're gonna go and check out because we're in the West Islands. We're gonna go and check out some of the stores. We went to Dollarama. We went to Michael's. We went to Bulk Barn. We went anywhere that would sell straws, and really in that area, and nothing at all. Like it made no sense at all. So we ended up going home. We ended up going back to my sister's. And she came home later on with a box of them, which was good. And she had to call and go out like 30 minutes the other way.
Oh, was it?
It was in Saint Jérôme.
Oh,
so
okay.
like 25 minutes, depending on where it is in Saint Jérôme.
Yeah, okay, because she was the other way. Do you remember?
Yeah. So, so
Honestly, I would have bought him 2 boxes.
I'm surprised she didn't buy 2 boxes.
Yeah, I was like, why not?
I would have like just stacked them like 5 boxes, whatever they had in stock at that point. Just buy it because you never know when you're gonna have to deal with that shit again.
Yeah. And then what did we do?
So then we went. So Wednesday night, we ended up going to a Korean restaurant.
Yeah.
It was called Cocodak.
Yeah.
Cocodak.
Yeah.
And it was delicious.
It was really good.
And you'll see, I'll post the pictures on, like, you'll see them.
I wish I could have ate more. I had like rice cakes as like an appetizer, and I was full. It was so sad. I was so upset.
Yeah, so it was like tteokbokki, which are like rice cakes on a stick, and it's like
kind of tteokbokki
it's
sauce.
It's tteokbokki sauce.
Yeah.
But like the tteokbokkis, like the rice cakes are like
Longer.
grilled.
I think they're like fried
or something. Like they were hard, but obviously the inside was chewy, but like they were like crispy on the outside.
Yeah, they were really good.
I've never had that before, and it was really good.
Yeah, it was delicious.
And then we had the whole table. We had kimbap. Excuse me. We had bulgogi and cheese. We had spicy chicken with cheese.
Yeah, it was so good.
Oh,
I was
man.
so sad.
So the waitress was like, "This is really spicy. You want it less spicy?" And we're like, "Yeah, okay."
I thought
So we got it less
I'm gonna be able
spicy.
to eat it. No.
And the first bite I took
amazing.
was amazing. I was like, "Yeah, this is like." It was hot because it was fresh. I was like, "Ah, it was so good." And I feel the heat right from the spiciness. And then I took another bite and I died. And like my whole like mouth was on fire, like it literally. And I kept eating though.
Yeah. Because I couldn't eat and he had to finish the plate.
I don't give a shit if you could eat or not. I was just gonna eat it either way. I knew you weren't gonna eat that much, so I kept
honestly
eating.
Really sad though because I really wanted to eat it. But
Yeah, it was really good.
Like I was on. I think I had maybe 3 pieces, and at that point I was just forcing myself to eat.
Yeah.
Because like I couldn't.
Yeah, and like
was bad.
spicy food's not necessarily like good or bad for like pregnant women.
Yeah.
But it's more like
It's not
it
an
causes,
ideal thing.
Yeah, because it causes like heartburn, right? Spicy food in general causes heartburn, so it's like women who are pregnant are more susceptible. Yeah, that thing. So it's okay that she didn't eat too much, but like it would have been great if she ate more. But I don't think she would have. I don't even. Oh, actually, no. You probably would have handled it better if you weren't pregnant, because you were pretty good with spicy food before.
I think if like you would have been able to handle it a lot more if there was radish on the table.
Oh man, they give us like
we
a little.
ate it in 2 seconds.
Oh, they had a little side. So we got a little side dish of kimchi, a little side dish of I forgot the name, but it's like bean sprout salad, and a little side dish of like pickled radish, right? Little pickled radish cubes, and it was like 5 cubes.
Yeah.
I'm like, you expect us to eat spicy food with just like little 5 cubes of this? We ate it before the food even got there.
Yeah. I kind of wanted to hide it, but I'm like, no, that's kind of
There's no point. I was gonna ask for more, but it's okay. It was so good.
Yeah.
So good. I died. Like my mouth was on fire. I had to like eat a bunch of different things just to cool down my mouth, and then I ate more of the chicken, and it just like one bite just like ignited everything. It was really, really, really bad. It was so good, so good, so worth it. So check it out if you're in Montreal. It's downtown.
Yeah.
In like Chinatown Asian district.
Close to St. Catharines?
I think so. I don't even remember.
I think.
I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't driving, so I wasn't paying attention. I'm always driving, so it's great that I wasn't driving this time. So that was great. So there's also like a little bulgogi restaurant, like two doors down from it. But yeah, the restaurant was good. So quick thing about the restaurant, which I didn't want to say anything while we were there.
Oh God.
So the entrance, we're waiting, and you'll see I'll show you the clip. We're waiting in the little lobby there. While we were waiting in the lobby, and I was standing outside the doors, I looked up, and there were just spider webs everywhere.
Oh.
And not only were there spider webs everywhere, there were giant ass spiders everywhere.
I'm so glad I didn't see that.
And I don't know if you didn't even notice me. I was walking out like this, my hands like this. I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. They were so like when she's like, yeah, wait here for 3 minutes. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna walk out and stand closer to the street. Thank you very much. But it's just like in the entrance, like right before you get entered, there was like a space, right? And so like, just like I'm like, oh my god, and like when you're walking out, I'm just like watching, like, oh my god, please God, don't do this. Yeah, it was yeah.
I would have made the biggest scene in life.
Oh man,
Yeah.
So, anyway, that was good. And then we went home. We went back to my sister's.
I went to bed.
And Natty went straight to bed.
Yeah.
And I went downstairs to watch my shows. I was watching, what was I watching last night? Live Up to Your Name. Because I finished A Korean Odyssey, Hwang Gui, with Monkey King, with Lee Sung-gi. And
For the 7th time in a row.
Okay, it's good. What do you want? Like, come on now. I finished it there, actually. I was rewatching it here, if you guys noticed when I posted last week. And then I finished it while we were there on Tuesday. And it was so good, so good. Such a good show. You guys should watch it. If If you haven't watched it, I'm sure you guys watched it. I give like a play-by-play to Nadia whenever I'm watching these shows and she's not watching. Always. That way she knows, and then we can discuss it.
Yeah.
And then whatever she thinks she knows, and then I tell her, no, shut the fuck up for a second. Let me just explain this first, and then you put your opinion in.
So rude.
Well, you start going off, and then I have to tell you to wait, and then you get the whole story, and then you change what you're saying. That's what happens every time. Yeah, so Thursday, when we're filming this, we ate, we chilled with my sister.
Yeah.
We had a donut. I'll show you the donut. Oh my god, her donuts are brioche donuts are called?
Yeah.
Brioche donuts, which she discovered while she was in London last year.
No,
2 years ago. My god, pandemic screws me up. 2 years ago while she was in London, and by the bread guy, no, the bread ahead.
Is it bread ahead?
I think it was bread ahead.
I don't remember.
I don't remember. I'll ask her and I'll put the link somewhere around this area. Not on my face though.
But your face is so pretty.
I know exactly. Well, I'm not gonna put it on my face. Yeah, and we made our way back home. But what we did was we actually stopped in St. Albert, Ontario, for some cheese curds.
It's the first
if
time.
you know what cheese curds are, because they're not actually everywhere in the world that I know of. So cheese curds are curds of cheese, Okay, they're little rubber cheese balls. Okay, not balls. They're like little pieces of cheese. Okay, they're rubber. They're like squeaky. They're really squeaky when you chew on them, but they're so fucking good. And this is what we put on our poutine here in Canada. Okay. In Canada, we eat poutine, so we went to St. Albert, Ontario, where they make the cheese curds, and had a poutine with St. Albert cheese curds, and it was so good. So good.
It was really good.
So good. Oh man, so good. And I had ice cream there too, because I really wanted ice cream, so we had ice cream too, which was really good. But it's out in the middle of nowhere, so we thought it was right off the highway, but it's 10 minutes off the highway, off the 417.
We thought we were like not in the right spot.
Yeah, and then we just kept going, and we saw like random signs. Eventually, we saw a sign that said St. Albert that way. Yeah. So we turned and we found the Great Canadian Cow, which I'll show you too. You'll see on screen. And it was funny to like, we should have taken a picture of them, that scooter gang.
I thought you did.
I didn't take a picture of them. So I get the harabojis in the town all have little scooters, little scooters. One of them actually had one that looked like a mini car.
Yeah.
It looked like a smart car, but for one person, it was insane. I wanted it for myself. It was so cool. So they had a little gang of them there. I think it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 6 or 7. Yeah, 7. I want to say 7 too. And they're all just chilling there. All these harabojis, jidos, you know what I mean? Like grandpas chilling.
Funniest
and we saw one leave, and then on our way out, we saw him down the road again.
Like these things don't go very fast.
No, not at all.
I honestly think they go slower than like the scooters that we have. The
electric scooters that we have in downtown. Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. Those go fast. Oh shit! Sorry there. So like, that was fun. That was really cool. Almost got lost, and then we saw like the giant friggin' windmills that I always see off the highway, but never even like
knew where they were.
Never knew where they were. I guessed it. Remember I was saying like it must be in like Chrysler or something.
Yeah.
Like near Russell. So we were like going that way, and then we got closer and we saw these giant things. Some of them were moving. One of them looked like a shark in the sky. It was scary. It was cool. I'll get that on screen if Nadia sends me the picture.
Yeah, I will. Maybe.
Yeah. That was our adventure. And then we got home.
Yeah.
And then Nadia went to sleep.
It's very important for pregnant people to
It is.
nap, okay?
It is. I'm
Like,
not saying it's not. I'm just saying that you went to
and I'm
sleep.
gonna take advantage of it while I can.
Yeah, like you didn't do it before.
Not as much.
Sure.
Oh, sure.
Not as much. So yeah, that was our adventure for the last
That's
few
fun.
days. It was fun. More adventures to come.
Yeah.
Next week we'll have an episode, hopefully, if Nadia's up for it. Depending on what show she wants to do, because it all depends on her, on what she's watched and what I've watched. Because I've watched way more than she has. And she needs to start catching up. But she's a lot more lazy right now because the baby takes a lot of energy. Like, her energy is drained most of the day because of the baby. So, like, she's not as, like, let's watch this. Now it's more like, I'm gonna go take a nap.
For 2 hours at a time.
And she gets up, and then, like, 3 hours later, I think I'm gonna go take a nap. And like,
Okay,
it's
relax.
not, but it's like, I'm not saying it like it's bad. I'm just saying, like, you're tired. Like, she's like visibly, like, you see her, like, we wake up at like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock in the morning for work. I come downstairs to log in to work. And then she comes out like 9 o'clock. And by like 11 o'clock, you see she's literally ready to fall asleep again. And then she'll go nap at like noon. And then she'll wake up at 2. And then she'll chill until like 4 or 5. And then you'll see again. She's visibly like ready to fall asleep.
Okay, but I don't nap at that point.
No, you don't, because we have to eat dinner. Come on.
I don't eat.
Exactly. I do. The kid does. Oh, I'm so tired of cooking. I'm so glad I didn't cook the last few days. You did most of it on Tuesday, which was actually the most you've cooked in a while because I think... No, you did last week. No, the week before. And
I've been cooking more lately.
like, yeah, because you're getting better, so it's great.
Yeah.
So then I don't have to cook as much, which is great. And now you can cook, but she doesn't eat what she cooks.
No, because I'm not hungry.
Not
my fault.
I know, I'm just joking. Jesus, she's so mean all the time. Anyways, I'm rewatching Live Up to Your Name. And I kind of, after the first episode, I realized, well, like, I like the show. I really like the show because it's like, it's a acupuncture doctor, does acupuncture in the Joseon period, and then gets thrown to the future.
Oh, you only watched that
dying.
recently too, no? That was like only a few months ago.
No, like a year.
It wasn't a year.
It was it was before pandemic, bro.
No.
Yeah. It was way before. It was before pandemic. So at least a year and a half.
Why are you lying?
I'm not lying. This is what I mean. Like, I don't remember time anymore, neither do you. So he gets thrown forward in time, and then it's like he meets this doctor who she's a surgeon, and she hates acupuncture because her mom died when her grandfather was trying to save her with acupuncture, something like that. So she hates acupuncture and blah 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 and all that stuff. So she's very stuck up and very like arrogant and demeaning, and he's very like proud and greedy. So it's like they needed to like butt heads until they understand what the fuck's wrong with each other. Yeah, it was good. Bless you.
Thank you.
So, bless you.
Thank you.
Watch that. It's really good. That one, like, it kind of messes with time, but doesn't mess with time. Like, there is the time stuff, but like, it doesn't do any like crazy shit. But we'll get into time later. We're gonna have a discussion soon because I just thought of something recently about what is it? The Best Hit, where with Yoon Shi-yoon, where the idol goes forward in time, right? So I thought about something like that. So we'll discuss that soon. Anyways, that's it. Not a formal. This is not just like catching up, guys. Catching up. We haven't been doing much. I've just been working. Nadia's been pregnant and like tired and not eating properly. I'm trying to make sure that she's okay and she's good to go. You know what I mean? So she's drinking water now, which is good.
I missed water.
Yeah,
I like drinking water.
that was an issue for a bit.
Yeah.
With 4 months,
Yep.
and we find out in a couple, 2-3 weeks, 3
Yeah.
weeks, 3 weeks, 3 weeks,
I don't
about
know.
depending on when she decides to book the ultrasound. We'll find out the gender, and then we'll tell everybody, you included. We'll do a live with our family.
Really?
Yeah, during our gender reveal with the family, I'll do
Okay.
it. You'll see. I want them in on the
You're
on
so
the joke
funny.
too. Depending on and then so we'll see you guys next week. Hopefully, depending on her. And peace out.
Love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.